Hello everyone, this is R.D.G fan here, and today I'll be reviewing this transformative Cyberverse Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventures Deluxe class Arcee. Now here we are, but first let us always take a look at the box. Now, of course, Cybertron I have never seen. It looks good. I am surprised by that whatsoever. There's also a build-to-figure Macadam. I wonder, of course, it does give you 2 shoulders and his hammer. I actually kind of like it. On the side, we get to see Rod, Optimus, and Bumblebee, and of course a Deluxe class. On the other side, Macadam. On the back, we get to see Arcee. She is also a skillful sharpshooter and all that, a dual energon lasers, but also the parts to find Macadam. Of course, here he is. In order for that, we need Optimus Prime, Megatron, Shockwave, Bumblebee, Hot Rod, Grimlock, Arcee, of course we have her, and Thunderhound. That is a lot of figures to collect. And of course, I haven't been collecting those guys since, I don't know, at least since they first released. But all of that, I say with all, and also on the top, with Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventure, in the bottom, nothing much. Let's get forth to Arcee herself. Before we do that, she does come with a couple of accessories, like her gun, of course. It's well sculpted, but it's just like a cheap piece of plastic. Of course, it does come with, it does look good on her skin and all, but I don't know what the different terms of it. But she also does come with, of course, Macadam's shoulders. Not to mention his hammer. I wish that they actually did at least a sculpting good of it. But also, she also comes with 2 blast effects, which you easily put it to the gun, like so. Of course, it may look stupid, but it does look better if it stayed up straight. So with all that, let's get to Arcee, and let's see. Painting and the sculpting on Arcee looks great. Of course, she does have the odd backpack of hers, but it will take some time to adjust that. And of course, I was thinking of getting the flat Earthrise Arcee, but the problem is I cannot find her after that last toy hunt I done, which link will be in the description. Of course, I kind of like how they actually try to recreate her in the G1 version of her, with the pink and all that, with blue. I would say it looks good. She looks pretty good though, considering that I've seen Cyberverse Season 1 through 3, and as it turns out, she's supposed to be at least like a vlogger or something. She likes to take pictures and yet shoot some big guns. I'll keep that part in mind in the future though. So Arcee actually looks good though. The painting and the sculpting actually looks good, even for a Cyberverse figure, because at least it looks great than anything else, I hope. But other than that, I say, I don't know. It will take at least like the rest to at least complete Macadam. Until then, I'll just have to wait. And I'll see the video. Until then, she's the only Cyberverse figure with the Macadam part. Of course, Arcee herself actually looks great and all, but let's see if she's solid. Yeah. And I'm not talking about that as a sexual relate. I'm just talking about the way she's just at least like a heft and no squeaky bolts and all that, but hey, what else can you do? Now for the posability, she does have a ball joint to the head. Of course, she can look up that far, but she can't look down much. She could do a 360 arm rotation, but she can't because of the backpack. I wish, because for some reason Sometimes Arcee always has a lot of junk in the trunk, and I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like this type. Ugh. But still, she can at least go arms that far with a swivel to the wrist right here, a hinge joint right here. Oh crap. I forgot that some of the joints are actually a little too tight. A little too tight, but the waist, she has the waist and all that, but for some reason it's and a little tight. She can at least kick that far, I guess. She can go back that far. She also has a hinge joint to the knee, which for some reason, if you take a closer look to her knee, she actually has a connection to it. And yet, if you try and like that, for some reason, not bad. She also does, in fact, have a toe. Yeah. Wait, where is it? Does she have a pivot? I just. You know, hold on. Yeah, hold on a minute. Okay, I got the pivot, but the thing is, it's not only much, but it's also extremely tight to get it out. This Arcee is the tough one. Yeah, it's so tough though. Yeah, it's tough. But I also forgot to mention that she has a beautiful. Yeah, she does have a bit of a beautiful spread, not bad, and all that. So this Arcee actually is good. Of course, we already mentioned her accessories, her posability, her painting and sculpting. Let's try with size comparison. And here we have with her lady friends with Decepticon Shadow Striker and Autobot Windblade. Scout classes, actually. Not to mention the Cyberverse Scraplets. I don't know about that, but looks cute. This thing looks good though. Right? The One Changer Skybite. And finally the Warrior class Windblade. So, with all the size comparison, that checked. So how about we go to the transformation? I'll be back with you as soon as it's finished. And here we have Arcee and her cloth on. Now it looks at least great from the G1. All you gotta do is follow these small instructions. With all that, it also did feature this, and you should be good. So, with all that said and done, I say that Arcee looks good, and she can even roll-ish. She can roll-ish, though. Now, of course, the top looks great and all, the pinkish, trying to be like a feminist thing, but still it looks great. Considering with the shade of blue, with Energon, I say it looks great. With the bottom, you can tell it's basically kibble. The best way to at least hide her face is by turning her head around 360. Oh my god, I forgot when that's the last time I ever done this. Yeah. Now, of course, if you guys are thinking like, why are you reviewing Arcee this early instead of Bumblebee? We'll get to that part later. You see, hides a little bit of kibble, but not much. With the rest. Now, with all that, for her weapon storage, with her gun, you can, there's a peg right here, so you can just peg it right there. And her Energon blast effectors, you can put them right here. And now, it gives her an extra speed. Nice. Now for the macadam parts, I don't know. I just don't freaking know. I have to wait until at least get all of the macadam figures. Until then, she is technically smallish, but not that small though. For that, I say size comparison, even with Shadow Striker, Windblade, well, Scout class Windblade, the Scraplet, even though it's just a one changer. I think a one changer Scraplet, yeah. Skybite, who is actually somehow bigger than Arcee in the Shark mode, I'm surprised. And Windblade for Warrior class. So, that is it for Cyberverse. Well, even for the Cyberverse. I heard that they're going to release a movie about it, or at least maybe make another season of it. I don't know. I do not know. And you might be thinking, like, why am I reviewing Arcee instead of Bumblebee? Well, that's the thing with Bumblebee. I'll show you. If you can't already tell by one of my toy hunts, which will also be in the description, he's missing a wheel. So until I get my replacement, he'll have to be pushed back. Yeah, so I have to wait for the replacement of this, but I'll still keep him. Because no matter what, all figures deserve to be loved, instead of with missing pieces and all that, but still, even with a missing piece and all that, they should be loved. That's what all toys should have. Of course, I sound like I don't know, maybe like an elementary, I don't know, like an elementary student and all that, but still, at least it's good to at least review something. So I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe and comment down below, and don't forget to share this video and all that. And of course, I'll see you guys when my 10th toy hunt is finally published, and then more figures to review. So all I have to say is this is R.D.G, and I am out.